Right, so hello everybody. This is the Astronauts dev team, and we are here to show off, you know, some some stuff that's coming soon. Um, there's some cool changes we're hoping to show off. So we've got Dan. Say hello for everyone.
Hello, everybody. I am Dan Fedor, and I am the reason you're all suffering through this video.
Woo, suffering.
Suffer.
Corey.
Hey everybody, I'm Corey. I am a writer and dev on Astronauts.
Naiba, do you want to say something?
Hi, it's Naiba. I've been working on quite a few of the new ships for the game.
Awesome. Thank you guys. And I am Joshu, and I do community and now some programming stuff. So, right, we're going to get into the game. Hopefully we want to keep this one a bit quicker than usual. Wait, I just clicked continue. I meant to click new. I always do that.
Couldn't wait to get back in and play Captain Rudd Munch.
He's just such a good character, you know.
He has staying power.
So, right, we're here. We are Jacqueline Yoda. Quick, chat. Is this live or pre-recorded? I see someone asking. This is live.
This is live trip.
We are here live. We are not a cat.
Quick, someone
all
give us
you.
a good name. I'm
Not a cat. Just make the name not a cat.
not a cat.
Ivanka, not a cat.
Son of cat. Perfect. Trip said Roland Clark. Norway says Captain Meow. Chairman Meow maybe makes even more sense.
Ooh, I like that chairman.
Wait, hang on a sec.
Nice teamwork there, fellows. Captain Meow, Chairman Meow. That was an organic evolution.
Oh, I get it. It's a Karis joke. Did you misspell that on purpose?
That wasn't on purpose, but you know.
Because Karis always.
That's a good eye. I didn't even see it until now.
Okay, we're Cherry Man Meow.
If this is truly live, say, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
The woodchuck.
Okay, great. Our bot that cheats works. We have more people on stream. Welcome and hello to my friends, says Smiley. Hello, Smiley. Hello, Trip. Hello. Oh, I can't even read that. AD and I can't read that. ADHD Unicorn.
A Donicorn Stop fan.
Hi there. The plan is to show off as many new features as we can. I can't remember. The stuff in Ryoka hasn't gone to Live Branch, right? So this is all new stuff for
This is actually super internal build. We haven't put this one on Ryoka yet because there's a few things that are still untested.
Okay, so let's not tell people what the new stuff is, and maybe if you notice it, you guys can yell it out as soon as you see it.
Oh, I don't mind if people know the stuff that's being tested, but I didn't want people in Ryoka stumbling over it. And for anyone who's wondering, Ryoka is a closed beta test group we have. It's like a half dozen people or so who get early previews of the builds that will probably hurt them a lot before the rest of you get the builds.
Yeah, I just meant like if they notice it, you know, instead of us pointing it out, you know, whatever some of our changes are. I guess there's...
Shout it out if you see it.
Yeah. ADHD Unicorn says, can we ask Neo scavenger questions too? Sure. Try to answer whatever. I mean, I spoke speaking for you, Dan, but I'm sure you'd answer any questions here.
I'll accept that.
Yeah.
Cyrus says, has Trashcan Man Dan delivered that nuke yet, or did his quad bike break down in the Rockies? I don't have my goggles on today, so I'm receding hairline Dan instead.
Oh, the pictures are still all the glasses versions. I want to make them normal again actually at some point.
Nah, I like that picture. Leave mine the way it is.
It's a pretty good picture.
But yeah, I chose this ship specifically because I could do something cool, which is walk out here and show off.
Hey, what do you see out the sides of your ship there?
Hey, what is that? It's almost like there's finally something there.
I see, let me name all the stars I know. I see Betelgeuse. That's the only one, I guess.
Technically shouldn't know any of these stars because we're looking at the southern hemisphere. Unless do you know your southern hemisphere? Like Southern Cross, I guess, is the only one.
I know them all. I can name all those stars. Cyrus says he loves the stand reference. Falk says, "Oh my God, there's stars." That's true. There's a lot of dust out there. Yes, yes. A lot of space dust.
Astronia says, "Hi, I'm here to say I'm a big fan of your games. I've got class now, so goodbye."
See you later.
Well, thank you for stopping by.
Yes. Work hard in class.
Stay in school, kids.
Right.
Yeah, get a degree that will funnel you right into your intended job like Dan did with his physics degree.
I did not. Was that a joke?
Yeah, as a bit of a razz. You do have a physics degree, right?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
It did not help me much in the job market. Well,
helped make
indirectly
this
it helped a ton, but directly it helped me not at all.
Thank goodness there's no physics in astronauts.
Yeah. That's a close one.
Norway asks, how much do the stars move around when you move? They
to be
do
determined,
move.
I think.
Yeah.
Yes,
but
this is under development. So the way you're seeing it now is probably not how you're going to get it in the actual patch that we released to the public. This is at the moment, more of a, I don't want to say like proof of concept because I think that the concept is very much proved. But it's like, early days. There's hopefully going to be more than just dots.
It'll be even spicier.
We would like to be able to support a few different background types, and some of them work better with parallax. Some of them will probably be pretty static. Somebody, I think in chat, somebody said when you maneuver your ship, they should rotate, and I thought that was a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, for sure.
Even if the stars won't move much from lateral motion, like rotation for sure.
Yeah.
So
give me
let's
some
make our players
sickness.
throw up from distance.
Yeah, exactly. Wasuji asks, does having a physics degree help with this game? I was razzing Dan, but he absolutely did use and continues to use his physics knowledge.
Do you mean making it or playing it?
Yeah, well, maybe both.
Yes to both.
Yeah, yes to both. Naiba knows a lot about physics and is the best player out there, so there you go.
This game is custom made for Naiba, if anyone was wondering.
Oh, wait.
Cyrus says the stars aren't very realistic.
You forgot your light again.
That's true. You're right. They're not super realistic, but they're cool enough for us.
Isn't this the exact same ship we found last time? Just this one has more chairs left in it.
This one has more Karis left in it.
Ooh.
Damn.
I wonder if her ears are burning.
You know about this joke, right, Dan? Like people always pronounce her name Chairs or misspell her name Chairs.
Yeah.
Right. What things can we nick out of this? Do chairs sell for much?
I don't think they do. Naiba, do they sell for much? Is that a guy? That's freaky. Is that a guy?
Is that a
Hello?
guy you can interact with? He looks like he's in trouble.
What is this? Are you doing a bit, Dan? I don't know about this.
He's gasping. This is not something we've developed, I don't think. I think this is
He's a U.S. citizen from Titan, Virginia. I think he's seen too much. They put him in a derelict sent for K-Leg.
What? I've never seen this.
I feel like I put the code in to spawn NPCs in derelicts, but I've never seen it happen.
We did have a discussion about it at some point that we're like, yeah, we need to have different NPCs and derelicts, but I've never seen it. And the fact that this man has no clothes is
this is alarming.
I don't remember giving them specific instructions to be naked, so I don't know why that's the case.
I think Taupe lives here. I think we're on Taupe's home. Don't flirt with Taupe.
Well, Taupe says later. I think
it was nice seeing you.
I think they've got important things.
Cyrus asks if Dan has been drink coding again. Yeah, Dan.
I do my best coding on Wild Turkey 101.
Hang on a sec. Let's search for food in the fridge.
That's Taupe's food.
UXI Gator says the space is a weird place. And Smiley ZP says, I feel the Ayotimiwa Corporation want you to break away from them because regardless, you pay them.
Yeah. They get it coming and going. There's a rumor going around that the fixer himself is under the employ of Ayotimiwa.
Everybody's getting a piece of all the action.
Yep.
Except you.
Except you. You're the one giving the piece.
Oh,
He died. Oh,
sorry,
gosh.
Taupe.
I was trying to
Tope, or
connect
is
up
it
the
Tope?
power. I wanted to harvest that conduit so I could place it down here, but sorry,
He
buddy.
tried to make it to that fridge, but he couldn't make it.
This is grim, dude. Now you're going to be under investigation.
Yeah, now the police are going to show up and
Now the police stops are
conveniently
actually justified, finally.
I mean, we are working out right now, having people be on Derelicts U board for various reasons, but that's why I asked if you were doing a bit, Dan. But you hadn't, since we made that discussion, or had that discussion, you hadn't put that code in, right? This is like residual, older than that?
to put people on ships.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed what you were asking.
I guess I'm asking, like, recently we had a discussion about how soon we're going to put people on Derelicts and actually have conversations with them, right? That must have been, 2 weeks ago we had that discussion?
This is related to that, though. I think.
Okay.
I think like it's been on my list to put them on NPC or on ships for a while, and I think recently I added some code to spawn them.
Okay.
Unless or there's an alternate explanation. I haven't added the code yet, but one of the loot spawners that Naiba put on the recent ship designs he added has a count of 1 instead of 0 on it.
Oh, my entry's low.
Yeah, that's my bad there.
So
Absolutely.
Naiba was drunk coding.
Oh. Is there going to be somebody on every ship then, or just on some of the
No,
ships?
there's just the new ship types may all have one person on them.
They all come with one dead body.
But I think that's it's a revealing test case. We now know a little bit about how we feel about discovering somebody walking around a ship.
I feel like if they weren't naked, I probably, might have felt slightly better about being this guy.
Seeing them naked had a kind of like, what was that movie about the haunted spaceship?
Oh, Event Horizon?
Had an Event Horizon kind of vibe to it.
Yeah. Well, we have been discussing there's a population of people who just live on these derelicts, right? And they don't even really fly them around. They just kind of like house themselves there. So maybe those folks
Squatters.
will be. Yeah, maybe those folks will be in their skivvies every once in a while.
So Wasuji says this guy wants to speak to a manager. I assume this is Tope before he died. Put down the Bismarck. Naya says Cyrus. Tope died as he lived. So astronauts is basically debt is your life in space. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Or at least,
That's right.
let's say astronauts is about getting yourself out of the endless treadmill of capitalistic dystopia. And K-Leg's version of capitalistic dystopia is day laborers without any rights and a constant company store stealing their money.
But if you have a nice enough ship and you make the right contacts, you can break free.
Get out of Dodge.
Although not yet, but very soon.
Yeah, soon.
You two could one day be an
Sassy
independent
Girls
citizen.
9327 says how he died. That was suffocation. I'm almost certain. Don't worry about Tope. Just pay some hush money. Well, now we don't have to worry about him because he's dead. Let's see. Space hobos. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Space hobos. And Sudanese Nuts says game's looking great.
He's nuts. John Wick says you just explained Elon Musk's wet dream. I assume you're talking about the endless day laborers in space.
The game,
I broke
the
into
game
his
just
office
saved
and
me
I-
actually, because I was about to walk out without my my helmet on, and it
Don't
Who
do
saved
that.
you?
but the game it firmly said no, you can't walk outside without your helmet on.
Oh,
So,
safety mechanism for the win.
yes.
Did we show this art last week? This is new art of K-Leg by Charlie. I think we showed it, but
I think we did,
Really?
but
This one
it's pretty
worked
cool.
last time, but the other one didn't. So you might see the
Ah.
other one this time.
it actually fits the exact kind of vision you have while walking out, which is sweet. Like right in front of you is the scrap, and then just beyond that's the tram. Pretty cool.
Yeah, actually, that worked well because you had Naiba had done the layout, and you had written the intro encounter before Charlie drew it. So I could
Yeah.
basically send him all of that material, and he
Yeah,
realized it.
he whipped it up quick. And it's
Hey,
beautiful.
Someone's talking to us.
Licenses. Hello, licenses.
Right, yeah, sorry, Jessica Lynn. Licenses only is much cooler than you are. Aha! So look at that. I tried to trade, and OKLG license supply kiosk asks Cherryman Meow for a valid Ayatimo salvage license. Access denied. An Ayatimo salvage license is required for access to this service. Please purchase an Ayatimo salvage license here first.
Now, guy's threatening you. Is it a cop?
It's a cop. Should have known. Black EVA suit.
Yep. Man, now I haven't even seen this licenses stuff. Now I'm getting new stuff on the stream. This is great. I mean, I
Don't
knew
blink.
it was coming. I knew it was coming, but I didn't know it was gonna look like this, which is sweet.
Wasuji says, is every station going to be a different flavor of capitalist dystopia? Sort of, yes. There's definitely going to be more than one, but not every station is going to have to be a capitalist dystopia.
Or
there's
maybe
some
another
that
way
are-
to put it, that it is like there's different classes within the dystopia represented at different stations, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
This is my enemy.
Hangdao is the 1%, which is still dystopic, but not for the people who live there.
Yeah. Different flavors of like frying pans to jump out of when you start the game, and this will be one example. What is Astronauts coded in? It is coded in C# and Unity. I like the new K-Leg much better. Oh, if you haven't seen the new K-Leg, yeah, this is Naiba's done a ton of work on making it bigger and better.
They don't
OMG
ask when
new,
we're
yes.
gonna. Go ahead. Oh yeah, when is Dan adding plastic bags to astronauts so we can put plastic bags inside other plastic bags? Well, we had that with boxes, crates, but we nixed it.
Someone had
for
to
obvious
obey the
reasons.
laws of physics. Oh, God.
I know.
John Wick says, so lore-wise, if there's many different Earth cultures and the lingua franca is English and Mandarin, probably more Mandarin, I would guess, but does that mean interactions are going to be different, or is the language skill scrapped? Sorry if this is off topic. It's not, and the art looks really good. Thank you, Charlie. Yeah, that's a great question, Dan. We haven't talked about that much, have we?
I wanted language to be an issue, and I set up a lot of variables for like who speaks what language, and temporarily disabled it because I didn't have a lot of the other language stuff ready yet anyway. But it also, I think it's going to end up being an extra layer of complexity, which if we can, it'd be great to add. But we've got our hands pretty full with just simulating social battle, I guess, if you want to call it that, and the ship physics and systems. So yeah, I think if it's a dream that I'd like to fulfill, but I don't know if I'll have the time.
We have now arrived at the Mescaform. Get a load of this new art from Charlie again. Does Charlie ever come to these streams? That'd be sweet.
I could probably invite him. He hasn't yet though.
Yeah, this is the Mescaform and some new, writing about it as well. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
This is a 2-pager as well.
A 2-pager?
If you want to,
Is it?
if you hit confirm, it'll go to page 2.
Oh,
Same
yeah, I
picture,
forgot.
but like continue the encounter.
Aha.
And I
forgot.
Name
wonder
drops the
how many
fixer.
people who couldn't find the fixer, it was partially down to this, was missing before.
Yeah, because it kind of implies he's some shady character in a shady corner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, if only there was a shady corner somewhere nearby that I could... Hey, look at that. It's a shady corner of the station. I wonder who this is.
Is that the
Always-
fixer? No.
Always cool to see what the fixer looks like when you start a new game, in my opinion. You're like, ooh,
She looks like a
criminal.
fixer.
Yeah, they always look like a fixer, in my opinion.
She looks like a hard ass, and she takes no shit from nobody.
You know, let's not get straight to business. Let's at least ask what's up first.
All right, we'll do some chat.
Please.
And my Inori says Mescaform art looks great. I agree. That's Charlie. Some observer asks, is background map with parallax only feature in closed development right now? It is closed, soon to be open.
Oh, Pixie doesn't want to talk. Interesting. Better offer to trade and get that in quickly.
I don't have time for chit chat.
So, this is something new that Corey has added.
Joy Ibarra looks Chairman Meow up and down and says that selling parts from the boneyard is in violation of vital IoT Meow rules and regs. Besides, even if it weren't, Joy doesn't do business with strangers unless, of course, someone can vouch for them.
You're being challenged.
Which option do we want?
Unfortunately, we don't have anyone to vouch for us because we don't have any friends yet. So we're gonna have to.
You didn't make any
threaten-
friends during character creation?
Not any cool ones, I guess. I know there was an enemy who was a cop.
You can't use an enemy, although you could before. You can't name check an enemy. But my worst enemy. So we can either threaten or charm.
Chat, I'll leave it to you.
We have no scouting, so
We're going in blind. We don't know if they are feeling. She does not look scared. I'll say that. She also does not look very intimately warm. So I have a
you can
pessimistic
try to
outlook.
scout some more. Why don't you try scouting a little bit
I'm gonna
more and
change
see?
the subject and let's try flirting. Let's see what that does. Raising
So
the
if we get a
eyebrows.
sense
Lipstick you're wearing there.
We get a sense of her intimacy. Oh, she's ditched you. A sense of her intimacy and her security. Okay, that's a good sign. Intimacy, yearning. So what we can do is kind of neg a little bit and bring her intimacy down even lower than yearning, and then
Make
see
her
if we
want
can.
more intimacy.
Yeah, then maybe
Right.
we can charm
How do I
from there.
Let's see which one.
Do we have any down intimacy? No.
Oh, we do. Smile
You can
demurely.
just
Alright.
Let's
Play
go.
coy.
Just keep smiling demurely until she just breaks.
This is like it's like The Rock and his like raised eyebrow.
She's just sitting there smiling. She's just losing it.
Let's see. Thyran says, "Can you put in a way to reject attempts for interaction from NPCs?" I think we need to do something there. Like the interruption rate is pretty high right now, so
Yeah.
we'll do something. Smiley's EP, my kingdom for a plastic bag. We'll find a few in space. I'm sure of it. Falc 1989. Obviously, the crates just roll up when they're inside other crates. Yeah, they're collapsible crates, of course. Smiley's EP. I doubt the Bad Mothers and Blue Frog cult didn't make it to space.
Ooh, that's a good thought.
I think so. If you haven't seen it before, Martha's Army has a bit of a presence in space through like this underground zine called the Ostracon. Culturally, I would expect other things to make it up the stock. So you're probably right. Sassy Girl 3927 says she looks like that one character from Shrek.
Lord Farquaad?
I don't know my characters that well enough to name them.
So
She does have the Lord Farquaad haircut.
So if I try to so can I actually win the
Here's what I would do. I would go. So if she's building her intimacy back with you as you're trying to tank it, it's never going to leave from that position. So what I would do is go befriend a cop and come back and use and drop that cop's name.
right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
There should be a cop walking around the station somewhere. And
You
go
tried the
befriend
flirt
her.
approach and she rejected it?
I didn't even try.
Well, we
it.
could, but we'd have to climb it pretty high. We'd have to climb because she's pretty low on intimacy now. We'd have to
Oh, I
climb
thought it had to be
3
low
steps.
for it to work. It has to be high to work.
Well, actually, either one works. Either you
Right,
make her
why
fall
don't
for
we-
you.
Why don't we do it to show what happens when you get bounced? Like,
Okay, sure.
hey,
Chairman Mao touches Joy on the hand and says they don't look like the kind who goes in for rules and regulations. What a move. Joy pulls their hand away and says they aren't desperate enough to go in for that, even on a backwater station like OKLG. Damn. Shut down.
we'll just leave then.
I'm
Right, so we're
gonna
gonna
need
find a
drink
cop
to put
somewhere.
out these flames.
You could befriend a manager or a cop, or I'm giving spoilers now, but any of the jobs with some type of pull around here, you could befriend.
Before you choose, open up your Spacebook and see if you have a lead on any
Aha,
contacts.
Ooh, yes,
showing up
yes.
a new feature as well. Spacebook.
Welcome to the future. It's Spacebook.
So let's see, what have we got? We've got an enemy who's an LEO. We've got a stranger who's a
Tope.
pirate.
Tope made it on your list.
But Tope's dead.
Relationship status dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
no,
the
it's
notes.
like those-
I think the notes there should probably have something like R.I.P.
What does location acid wave mean? Oh, that's the name of the ship. That's cool.
Tope hasn't checked in. They haven't changed their status in a while.
Yeah. That stranger Robert Hune there, maybe that can be your in.
He was
That's the guy who was
intimidating
yelling.
you or something.
Yeah, that was the
wasn't
guy who was yelling at you, yeah.
Right. So
I just
There
thought
should be
if you have a
some-
contact, you might be closer to a friendship than a pure stranger. But
yes, that's probably right. Actually, let's go back to.
There's usually a couple cops wandering around the port. New social added. That's right, sassy girl. We're adding a lot of new social stuff. That's our big next project, and this is some of it. There he is.
Right. Okay. So we've just got to speed run this this friendship here. Let's go.
Go up
Do
to
they have to be
4x and
acquaintance?
just flirt, flirt, flirt.
Oh, damn. Nope. Don't go to the toilet. I need to make friends with you.
things are moving fast here all of a sudden.
It's like that meme going around. It's like the shower, and it says one trucker at a time in the shower or whatever. This is
I
that.
haven't seen it, but I guess I need to.
Please be our friend. No, not you. Not you're talking to Bola now.
Wait, what? Oh, someone else just started what?
Somebody
Alright.
jumped in there. It's a pretty crowded bathroom.
Maybe 4x is too much.
Yeah, probably. Let's slow that down. If anyone doesn't know what this other arrow after the pause sign is, let's just slow it down a little bit. Dark joke. Hell yeah, let's use that. Okay, 1x is too slow.
So Jack Schlagen says emotionally exploiting the fixer for money. That's what we do here. Yeah.
That's
we're-
right. That's right.
We're wielding the social webs like a spider. What would Martha's army want to do, though, since you can't go back to Earth? I mean, if they blow up crap or sabotage electronic tech, they'll end their own existence. Space doesn't care much about humans' needs. It's a little bit more nuanced than tech is bad. They're not Luddites in that sense, but they are anti-government overreach and surveillance. So, like, there are a lot of people in space who need their quote-unquote liberation. So that, I would say, is their main interest.
Mm-hmm.
It's
There's been a bunch of battles for liberation in the American front out there on Titan and
yeah.
the Ganymede Revolution and all that. I bet they'd be
And then you
involved
got
there.
Tharsis is a whole other ball of wax with the Shinhua government there. So there's a lot to unpack for those Martha Army adherents.
Oh, talk
I think
to
you're
us.
close.
Don't
Come
run
back.
away from
You're
me.
close. You're close. Please be our friend, Robert. Please help us get illegal goods.
Give a listen to these original dark jokes. Are you a comedian or are these just rehashed?
I think he must be comedian if he's getting that option.
Or are they original dark jokes or are they just dark jokes?
Oh, I think they're just dark jokes.
No, we were just repeating someone else's dark jokes, but not that good.
Robert's like, come on, man, I've heard it. And we're like, please.
Hey, have you heard about that trucker meme in the shower?
I could have explained that better, but I'll send it to you offline about that, Dan.
Thanks. I need to catch up.
Okay, he's threatening us. We're hitting him with the dark jokes. Buddy.
Come on. Didn't we make it harder to, like, make friends in one go?
Mm,
Maybe we should have,
It
like,
is
prepped
now harder
this.
to make friends in one go. Although, interestingly, the fact that he's punching on you like this over and over again might endear you to him. Because
So he's
you're
helping.
basically, yeah, you're a punching bag making him feel better.
oh no, now he's an enemy.
No,
That's
we
not
see
gonna
him
work.
as an enemy.
Yeah, but if
Oh.
he sees us as a friend, we can't name drop him that way. We
Right,
gotta
it has to be the other way around.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right.
All right, we might have to do the flirting
Abort.
approach.
Abort.
Abort.
unless you see another cop or a manager or maybe a criminal around here.
I need to get like a nice suit or something in here to distinguish people in coveralls from managers.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna talk to everyone and see what are they. Enemy. Well, you're not gonna help.
They are a law enforcement officer though.
Of all the people on K-Leg, you pick your other enemy.
You don't have anybody in your Spacebook who is a manager, right?
is that shown in Facebook? Let's have a look.
Yeah. Career.
Good. If you have
Pirate,
a
criminal, shipbreaker.
Okay, so that criminal right there. Okay, oh no, it's herself. Whoops. you can't name drop the fixer
I
herself.
think I know this fixer on K-Leg. Maybe
She's really cool.
maybe I
She's
could
got
put in a good
cool
word
hair.
today.
She doesn't look like a character in Shrek.
Right. So, is organization? What is that? Is that something I can use?
Oh, I don't think so.
No.
That looks like a bug.
Aha. No one saw that. Okay.
Okay,
oh,
I
wait,
think it might be
so-
faster just to flirt, just to go flirt, like
Yeah, yeah.
flirt your ass off and bring her up into your, make her fall in love with you, basically.
Suave. This is
If
like an
you-
80s nerd movie. You just keep hitting her until she gives up and gives in.
Right, so whilst we're doing this, I'm going to quickly show the options menu. We have new options. Hey, look at this. Files. You can now open your manuals, your saves, your assets folders if you want to mess about with that stuff, and screenshots folder. Because if you press the F2 key whilst playing, you'll take a screenshot now. So that's a thing you can do that you couldn't do before. Now, I do know that it's a Steam game, and in theory you can just take screenshots with Steam, so... But hey, you can get them in the astronauts folder if you want them.
Yeah, it's going wild for options. They're
I
losing
think
it.
we even talked about, wouldn't it be cool if the screenshot feature was tied into like
The PDA.
doing reconnaissance or something?
Yeah.
Right, we just gotta grind this.
We are ignoring chat. I'll do chat while you're grinding out this flirting. What the fuck did I miss? I don't know where to start. Phoenix.
I think I caught everything between Jack Schlagen and Space Blue Frogs. It's like
Stalking our new friend. Yeah, that was Robert. We were stalking.
Twitch is saying making friends in public bathrooms always a good idea. Yeah, we're classy in this game. And remember, fear works wonders. Kill Robert with the toilet. Can we do that? I don't think we can do that.
Like
We
dunk
can't
his
do that
face or
yet.
something?
I had to ask because I'm sure that has come up as a bug once. You could like get trapped in a wall by dismounting incorrectly from a toilet, but thankfully we solved that.
Hey,
Getting a
right.
drink
Into me.
fixer.
Now, neutral. We're getting there. Just gotta keep spamming
Flirting.
flirt.
It's on the up and up. You see those arrows?
Wait, did she ask you to get a drink?
Mm-hmm.
Did. Look at that.
Ooh,
We got Lover. Have we ever got Lover before on a stream? I don't think we have.
you went straight from
Damn. I'm just that good.
straight from acquaintance to lover.
I'm just that good.
Well, that should be
Wow.
worth something.
Um,
Have you written an option in there for that one, Corey?
I don't think I've written any lover options yet, actually. So,
That seems a bit like a shortcut to me.
well, actually, Rel Close captures lover, so anything that is involved in that would be involved in so I guess you can ask her about her home and stuff now. I think.
I
Yeah,
can't.
there you go.
We can't name
Yeah.
drop her to herself, even though she's close to us, I guess.
Ask about her family though. If you ask about her family, I think it brings up intimacy. I think.
Yes, it
yeah,
does.
yeah.
And it's a double arrow. It's a big boy.
Aw, she misses her parents who live back home.
Oh, you
Aw.
climbed that ladder fast.
We're lovers and friends.
Damn, the best kind of lovers.
How can we be lovers
Ooh,
if we're all
now
so
what we can do
friends?
is because we made all those enemies, we can badmouth our enemies. Look at that. Look at
Oh,
that.
let's talk about Robert. Fuck that guy.
Who did we choose?
Chairman Meow pulls Ibarra aside and begins to disparage Sam Cohen's character in great detail. Joy agrees and says they've always hated Sam Cohen, especially their awful smug face. Oh, we're going in on Sam.
Damn. Who was
We
Sam
have to look
again?
at Spacebook and figure out who Sam is.
Badmouth another person. Let's get to Robert. I
Yeah,
think it
come
picks
on.
him randomly.
Let's just
Come
do
on.
them all.
Oh, it's Sam again.
She's really locked on Sam.
Okay, well, now we do have full intimacy, so we can actually do this now. Uh-oh, now Joy's saying Sam's not that bad once you get used to him. They've changed.
You changed, Joy. You've changed.
2 insults, sure, but a third, you're pushing it.
Besides, even if it weren't, we don't do business with strangers. Oh, we can name drop her. Whoops. Let's not do that.
No, that's the
we
funny one. No, I've got to do the charm, right?
We worked so hard to charm her. Joy puts on a tough face, but you can tell they're blushing. They keep their own hand where it is and tell Chairman Meow that the black market is open when they need it. Hello.
Damn, look at us go.
You're in.
Look at us go. Right, offer to trade. Let's
Social
go.
Now we're going to trade something.
Look at the price difference. Damn. Okay, you could buy it for 45 or you can sell it for
Don't
8.
I get a lover's discount or something?
Oh, we could build
I
that
was
in.
thinking about this actually. I literally wrote it down in my notebook. Like, depending on your status with the fixer, it should like if you're enemies, they should charge you way more.
It might be possible. I think it's based on a condition, so.
Hey, now we have money. Now we can go and buy that salvage license. See, we're connecting
Wow,
all the dots.
that dovetailed nicely.
In fact,
well
wait,
done,
hang
Josh.
on a sec. I have to do something. I'm sorry that I have to do this to my own lover.
You're gonna do this? Oh
We
no.
got to show off the new tech, you know.
Okay, I thought we were doing this at the end of the stream. Everyone's gonna die.
No, they're not anymore. They're not.
Oh, right.
We're going to find out how good their survival techniques are.
I mean, this is quite a big room actually. So, Joy is taking off her top. Apparently, the survival technique is not that great.
Well, she's lost her
I think
mind.
Joy had an EVA suit in her for sale inventory.
Oh,
I wonder if she's about to put that on.
Yeah, let her.
I hope
do
so.
her thing.
But she didn't have a helmet, so I don't think it's going to help.
This room's so big, I don't know if they're gonna get out of here.
Yeah. Well, I scrapped it instead of uninstalled it, so they're doomed. But look, look, they're running away from the breach, and they're getting
Trying anyway.
Very slowly.
They're getting to the toilet, which is apparently the safe place.
They're there in the toilet, folks. Did anyone go into the other hallway? In the southeast corner?
The bartender is still working though. The pledge overrides that.
I wonder
right?
if I might have to change the
Oh
priority
yeah,
on
maybe the
bartender.
fixer's got a pledge to just Sorry, Joy.
Oh, that would make sense.
Sorry.
They work right. They just work right to their death. Everybody else runs away though.
Let me just close
Somebody
this.
dropped a joke on the ground there.
Hey,
Just grab
finally
that.
another joke.
Grab that. Yeah, you need it.
I do. But look, hey, there's someone here. I don't know if they ran here, but I assume they might.
Does air drowning people count as murder? Yeah, so yes. Not yet, but yes. We're trying to work on some
It should,
social
but it doesn't yet.
some social consequences. The basic idea right now is like people take the life support systems on OKLG very, very seriously because they all kind of understand how fragile the ecosystem is. So if you do something like what just happened, they will just retaliate instantly. Yeah. So that'll be sooner rather than later.
I feel like people got really scarce, but I don't know where they all went.
They all went up to that toilet, you know.
They're all in that toilet. Is that the only room with air in it?
I guess because the door was open here, it wasn't actually sealed.
Makes sense.
Oh, hello. Quick. You can still make it Lauren Knight.
Lauren.
You've got this. You can do it. I
Jack
believe.
says, can't believe he just convinced the fixer to be his partner, then spaced them. You're right.
Cold.
Grim. Very grim.
I am the worst. Look, everyone's in the toilet. Hey, everyone.
Josh tried to do that to us when we first met him. We were going 90 miles an hour down the highway, and he just opened the door, just tried to kick us out.
You know, we've got to obligatory murder everyone on K like once a stream. Like, it's just the thing that is done.
Why did they're all taking their clothes off, which is terrifying. Like they're choking to death and just like rip their clothes off.
I got the mirror back.
That's grim, man.
Oh, she got the suit on at some point.
Oh wow, we should take that.
That's weird though. Like it didn't come off when she died.
Yeah, I've never seen an
Understand.
EVA suit laying on the ground like that. That's cool.
We're discovering new things. Turns out you can kill everyone, and
It's almost like this game is systemic.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Right, transit kiosk. Let's go sell.
Anyway,
this
back to
Sierra.
business.
Yeah, I need to take this tram. See everyone.
The criminal underworld has been expunged. They're gonna be singing our praises. In
Yeah, the cops
law
are gonna love us
enforcement
now. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, finally take that off.
Smiley ZP says, so basically I'm taking you with me. Yeah, I think that's going to be the nature of it. If somebody sees you drilling away or cutting away at a wall on their space station, they're going to tackle you. And if they don't murder you on the spot, they're throwing you in the brig.
So fun fact, because I picked up that mirror, I'm actually going to be selling it for the second time today.
The same one. Oh
Same
wow,
double dipping.
dude. That's
Damn,
cool.
look at that.
Wait,
Yeah.
I
are you
guess now
selling
that-
this to the
Yes, I
the
bought.
licensed one?
Yes, I bought a licensed thing. I paid the
Oh,
$5,000.
look at your ticket.
Yeah, let me see your ticket. How long does it last?
Aha!
Right click on it.
I can read it.
Read.
Oh my gosh.
Read it. Valid until. Oh, I haven't seen this, dude. This rules.
This is
Valid
so awesome.
until 1400. What time is it? So it's valid for like what? 24 hours, Dan? It
Yep.
appears.
24 hours.
That's sick. And you'll just find them on the ground, and some of them might actually still be active or something. I guess if you.
That's what I'd like to do. Right now, you can only buy them. But yeah, I'd like to basically make it a loot item with a random amount of time on them or expired.
So some of them will be like a 2-week license or something.
Oh, I don't know if they'll go that. I guess technically they could. I forget if does the ticket say 24 hours anywhere on it, or is it just the date?
I think it does say day on the left.
Like a
day
day pass.
salvage.
Yeah, day salvage.
I see.
So I
Class.
painted
What
myself
about
into a
the-
corner there.
I mean, a day, 24 hours is a long time in this game. But what are the prices like here in comparison to black market prices?
That was better. I was getting a better deal for the
Yeah, it
mirror
was-
at least. But there's some
I think
RNG
the way
there,
it
right?
works out, they overlap a bit, but the licensed kiosk is supposed to be about halfway between, on average, what the fixer and what the scrap kiosk would pay, just in terms of discount amount. But it's possible, I think, for like the high end of the licensed kiosk to exceed the low end of the fixer, if that makes sense.
And how much is a 24-hour license?
5,000 right now.
Interesting.
So it's
We might
worth
have
it
to
for a
up-
big
we
haul,
might have-
probably.
we might have to up that. It might have to be more like 10,000, right? If you can
It
sell
should
it
be a
back
bit of an
for-
investment.
Yeah, it should be a risk, right? Like a.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be hard to make it a risk for 24 hours, but
This person looks very.
all this stuff is being balanced out eventually.
Ayo Timiwa will not be pleased with the genocide. Yeah, I
Or
think
they
you're
might.
probably right there. There's
They
probably
might.
a few managers that went with them. So
Io Timiwa is not happy about what goes down in the Mesca form. They tolerate it, but
If anything, we just solved their problem for them. You know. Yeah, I guess we should get back out there, right? So we've
Well, we
complained
got
about
this.
enemies. We've unlocked the fixer, and we've shown off that people will, hide from the space a bit better.
Dan, what about cops pulling you over when you're licensed? Do they do that anymore? Like, or they let you off?
so that I have to hook up yet, because right now they will accuse you of illegal salvage regardless. But I think that's a good point. Like, we should make the license a usable item in that conversation, to be like, no, I got it. See,
That's awesome. Mad Max, the game is programmed in Unity is the engine, and so the language is C#.
Oh, there's something didn't quite work there.
Oh my god, another dead guy.
There's just so much blood on my hands right now.
Spooky.
that looks like a dead person in the wrong part of the map. So I think we might have a bug.
Yes, I think
Somewhere
I've
in
spotted a
there.
few other bugs that I'll put in dev later that might not have caught eyes and just be related.
Who
to
made this
things.
damn game?
Yeah, gosh. Whose fault is it that all these things keep going wrong?
That's a bonus bug.
Oh.
You didn't have to pay for that. I
Oh
threw that
wow,
out for free.
it
says
thinks
on
it's in your
My
it's on your
ship.
Wow.
Okay, this is
Spooky.
not intended. But who knows? Maybe there is something intended to be spooky in this game at some point. But this specific thing happening right now is not.
Unintentional
And neither is
spookage.
that name in the middle of nowhere.
Miguel
Nothing
threw himself
spooky.
onto the front of your ship.
Nothing spooky.
Oh, maybe these people fell out of the side of the Mescaform and have just drifted over. Let's pretend
They
that's...
explosively decompressed out a window, and
Yeah.
now we know where they all went.
Let's pretend that the game is actually that good.
Mad Max, gotcha. NeoScab wasn't written in Unity C#, right? That is correct. It was Flash.
That was, written in ActionScript 3, which was Flash. And then the mobile version was rebuilt in Hacks. Both of them using Flixel. The engine name is called Flixel. That was the engine that Adam Saltzman made to make the game Cannibalt, if anybody remembers that. But yeah, different engine, different language. Name dropping manager contact is overpowered. So I think we're actually going to see a slight change to that.
Yeah.
I mean, it is kind of deterministic right now, but we've been talking about some changes there that are maybe making it a little bit more like a powerful tool rather than an overpowerful tool.
Yeah.
John looks heading out. See you, John.
Bye, John.
Oh, we have turned into Rebus from Firefly. Look at that. You know, with the corpses on our ships.
It's the origin story.
That's cool. Mad Max, how was the move to Unity? Dan did that all toiling in obscurity, so Dan.
That was not too bad, actually. I got into Unity at a good time around 2016, I think, 2015. So it had as much like community support and like endless forum answers to questions as Flash had when I got into that. So that part was good. But you definitely have to kind of learn the Unity way, and the ways that I was used to from other engines were different enough that it took me some time. And now that I'm finally up to speed, Unity's changed the way you do everything. So
the advantage is that a lot of people use Unity, and you can bring people on like Josh who just kind of naturally know Unity.
Yeah, I was just born. I came out of the womb and I was like, Unity.
You were a Unity programmer in a former life, probably.
Hopefully. Yes. Oh, there's still the body there.
Hey, body ain't going nowhere.
If you wanted to get rid of it, you could probably save and reload, but I don't know how important that is.
Phoenix, remember that cop roommate story I had? We do remember. I loved that. I thought that was so cool. It was like a Tarantino movie or something. A lot of backstabbing.
Hey, look at this one.
Ooh, I love this ship.
This one looks fast.
This is one of my faves. Naiba, you want to tell us about this bad boy?
Oh, I didn't make this one.
This was my first attempt at a coffin ship. The coffin in the sense of a hot rod that will kill you if you hit the accelerator.
This thing books, although it's missing a couple thrusters, it appears, right? Maybe
it has like half a normal complement of thrusters, and it probably still outflies anything other than some of the hot rods that Naiba added.
Yeah, I love this thing. I did a whole playthrough with this and expanded it like a tiny bit. Oh no, that was with the one that Naiba actually built with those huge wings on it. That ship rules. I love
those
that
are
ship.
some slick looking ships too.
Link to PDA. I don't think
We're
I've ever done this on
talking
stream.
these days about jobs a lot, about what you can do once you have a ship, and what kinds of ships you would need for certain jobs. In a small ship, probably maybe escorting or what, getting out somewhere quick and coming back.
Reconnaissance or fast travel to someplace. That's a good question to kind of throw out to chat too, since eventually we're going to be adding jobs to the game. But like, suppose you get your ship just the way you want it. What is the thing you're most looking forward to doing with your ship?
Yeah. Have you guys ever just like gotten to the point where you've kitted out your ship so perfectly, and then you're like, oh, I love this thing. What's that feeling? You're like, oh, well, I want to go use it for X.
I want to sit in the cockpit in an atmospheric planet where it's raining on the cockpit.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
the
that's
thing I
going to
wanna
be
do.
so good. And in theory,
Yes.
like this new backgrounds thing, like I've done. I think the first programming I ever did was to do with rain. So you're in luck.
See, that's why I hired you, is your rain skills. We're gonna call you Rain Man.
Personally, my dream has always been to just do menial space labor, like a trucker. I would love to be a space trucker. I would love to just have
Yeah.
like cargo. I load it up, go to point A to point B. On the way, just kind of meet some friends.
Provision your ship out with 2 weeks of food and a box of cat food.
Yeah, and then like between runs, just chill at the bar and just like get drunk with my trucker buddies.
Okay, I think we're experiencing another bug.
Phoenix says, I want to build a space bar on a space barge selling space martinis. Well, that's the other dream, is to have a floating bar, the floating roadhouse.
Corey has just the ship for you.
Yeah, we built a whole ship that's like a luxury. It was based on like the catamarans that you can rent out and like take down to like Antigua and from like the Fort Florida Keys or whatever. Which are like you rent it and it comes with like a captain and like two crew members. And then it's like you and your friends on it or your family or whatever. So we built one of those. It's called the Libai Jin 2, and I believe Naiba built a sister ship to it, right? Which is like a Lubu or something. Anyway, there are a couple of really nice luxury yachts out there. They all have all red interiors, and one of them has a bar. Two of them actually have a bar. So you'll notice if you see it. It's got a bar in there, unless people steal it.
Not many of the ships have a bar in it. Yeah, I don't know what did those NPCs just appear there suddenly?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I think this is related to something
wonder-
someone else brought up. I think I remember someone mentioning random NPC spawning, and we couldn't figure it out. This might be a repeat of something. But yeah,
Was that a while ago, or was that recently that it was reported?
I think it was within the last month.
Because there was definitely a bug like that, I remember, but I thought we had fixed it. We
We're
didn't.
losing a little quality on the Twitch stream. You still there, Josh?
I'm still here. Hello, I can hear you.
Okay, you're good. I think your internet just dipped.
My internet just decided, nope, too many dead bodies. No, there's more new people. Okay, something's definitely going wrong.
I think what's happening is every time the game spawns NPCs on a ship, like a scavenger ship, they're somehow appearing in your ship instead. So I'll have to figure
Try to
out
do
why
a
that
save,
is.
save back to main menu and come back. Maybe that'll help. Sinegar says I want to be a space, or Seagear says I want to be a space bus driver and then scam everyone with a pirate crew. That'd be sweet. Oh, what if you were like a space what am I thinking of? Like they those cash delivery vehicles. What are those things called? Where they bring them to the bank.
I know what you're called.
What
a Brinks truck or something.
Yeah, like an armored car. So if you're like an armored car or just a normal delivery driver, then you can befriend some criminals and be the inside man in a heist. Oh, that would rule.
You have to take the the Mescaform payroll to to a ship waiting off world.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. It'd be like the Friends of Eddie Coyle or something like that.
I think for me, I would really love to have I think the ship is the goal, so you're like, oh, what would you do with the ship? It's like, no, I would just keep making it better, continuously, trying to find.
Well, you could be like those
tweak.
guys who build like custom cars and just like build a nice car and sell it, build a nice car and sell it. We could do that with ships, right?
I think Josh is saying he'd just be one of those guys that is endlessly tinkering on the car in the garage.
Oh, I see.
I'd add a new room, and then I put some more sensors in it, and then I'd be like, oh, but what if I did it like this? And then I was like, oh, but what if I changed the floors to be stripy instead of the straight ones, or the void atmo and cold atmo. Why don't we have an air pump in here?
Jack says, I wish to own a drill pod and become an unconventional bounty hunter. What's a drill pod?
I found an issue with the ship. We don't have air, like an air pump. I forgot
Oh,
to
that
take
is
it
a
off
bit
the
of
other
an
one.
issue. How much air is in your helmet?
Not very
You have
much.
a little over a tenth of a kilopascal of oxygen in there.
Yeah. Anyway,
Well,
you know,
we're coming up on an hour anyway.
We
We got
are, we
about
are.
4 minutes left.
let's just look out at the stars and
Let's just
die.
Take it
in
in.
peace. Taking it in. Yeah, I've got a headache. My character, I don't think they're going to last very long. But hey, you know, it's a good time. If anyone's got any last questions, I would say, you know, we're going to be ending probably pretty soon. We've showed off, you know, the majority of the things. I think there's a couple of things that we didn't get to that, you know, might be fun for you to figure out yourselves.
Hopefully fun for you all to explore and encounter on your own. Once we sort out whatever bugs cause these
Yes.
weird glitches we just saw.
It's not meant to be millions of people spawning on your ship.
Yeah, so soon you'll be able to license. You'll be able to see these beautiful stars. You'll be able to see what lurks among them. You'll be able to see
What lies in the souls of the people that you know.
That's true.
You'll be
You
able
can
to
ship
check
talk people.
Spacebook.
You
You
can
get
look
even
at
more social
Spacebook.
media.
I don't know what happened to Phoebe down there.
Yeah, no, I think it might be something related to dying, but
Oh, I wonder.
I don't know.
You
Oh, it's like an immemorial white square for when you die.
no, because Tope's dead. So
Maybe no one's found him yet.
You'll have to
That's-
take a look at that. And oh, hello,
Okay.
someone else is here. Skylar Robertson. He decided to
Does
come
he have an
join us.
EVA suit?
Nope. Yes.
Well,
astronauts.
I guess we'll call it here. We'll wrap it up. And I think for the next time around, we're talking about maybe doing like an AMA or something not live video-ish, because this has been kind of a weird time for some people to meet if they're at work. So we'll be exploring some other formats too. But if anybody has like a request or suggestion on some things they'd like to see, whether it's like a Reddit AMA or I don't know, even just like an AMA on Discord or something like that, we could do maybe something else too. So let us know.
And keep
But yeah.
thinking about what kind of job you want once you have that ship, because we'll be putting in infrastructure to take contracts soon. So what do you want to do once you have this cool ship?
Yeah. What's your dream ship scenario?